let's discuss how to use the Jeppesen Distribution Manager and an SD card to update your navigation and supplemental databases in your Perspective and Perspective Plus avionics inside your Cirrus cockpit. So the first thing that we need to do is find an SD card, 16 gigabytes or less, and get that plugged into our computer. Once we plug that in, the computer will register the card and open File Explorer for us. We're going to come over here to our card, and we notice, hey, we have some data on this card. If this is something that's important to you, make sure you save that data, because the next thing we're going to do to this is wipe this card completely clean. We do that, we're going to select this SD card, right-click on it, and pick Format. Now our formatting options screen is going to open here. Under File System, let's make sure it says FAT32, and Quick Format down here is selected. We'll press Start. A caution is going to come up telling us, hey, this is going to wipe everything off this card, and that's perfect. That's what we want. It shouldn't take any time at all. The card should be clean, ready to go for us, and we can go ahead and open Jeppesen Distribution Manager. Now, if you don't have this software installed on your computer, you can go to the Jeppesen site, download it, get it installed. On their website's also where you can set up your account, your username, and your password. We'll get that entered here and select Login. Now, before picking which databases we want to update, take a quick trip out to your plane, turn on the avionics, and check the expiration dates of all of your different databases. If anything's expired, you definitely want to update those. And if the expiration date is coming up soon and there's a new version out, we can go ahead and download that and put it in standby on those avionics, so when it comes time, it'll transfer over to active. When the database manager opens up on your computer, it might look a little bit different than ours because you don't have as many avionics to choose from. What we want are any of the databases that say Garmin G1000 Perspective. There's going to be a couple different databases, your navigation database, along with those supplemental databases like your airport directory, obstacles, safe taxi, electronic charts, and your terrain. Now, we only need to download what we need to update. So after you went out to your plane and you jotted down your list, for example, today we're going to update our navigation database and our obstacles. So we'll find Garmin G1000 Perspective nav data. Come over here all the way to the right side, select Transfer to Device, and press Continue. It's going to download that data, and then it's going to transfer it over to the SD card for you. When it's all done, it'll say, I did it. And next, we're going to do our obstacles. We'll come over here to the right, Transfer to Device, Continue. It's going to download and transfer that data over to the device and tell us, good to go. Once you have all of your databases downloaded, you can close out of Jeppesen Distribution Manager, open up your File Explorer again, and eject that SD card before removing it from your computer, just to make sure you don't corrupt any of the data on the device. Once it's ejected, you're good to go. Remove that SD card from your computer, head out to your plane, and update your databases.